Well, hello, and welcome back. I'm Claire. This is Purple Poppy, and we're on Coffee Break Crafting. However, we're not using this book. If you saw Friday's video, you'll know I've started on my first Christmas project. So today's Coffee Break Crafting is I want to make some of the Tim Holtz layer frames. I'm not going to buy them, I'm sorry, they're too expensive. I've got here two of the collage strips of Tim Holtz. If you don't have these have been shown all over YouTube how you can make these with your own bits and pieces. Very, very simple task. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to cut them. I don't want to cut them in half because I think half is going to be there and it's going to be the wrong height. Trouble is they don't always line up, you see. This is the thing. So I'm going to go with the Magic of Christmas line there. And I'm going to snip that one. Goodness me, I can't even cut these straight. So I'm going to cut that one and then I'm going to line it up on here and see. Yeah, I'm going to use that bit there. So I'm going to trim this bit off here. Because if you've seen the layer frames, they are basically lots of different pieces of paper designs, although I think, to be honest, they're printed as a whole sheet, a bit like these are, but it looks like lots of pieces collaged together and then they've been put into a frame. So they've had a rectangle or a circle cut out of the middle and they have then been stitched all around the edge. Now I do intend to stitch mine, but obviously I won't do that on film. A, because it's very difficult to get my sewing machine under the camera, and B, you all know what sewn paper looks like, don't you? So I'm just putting these two pieces together on here like this. Okay. It doesn't get much simpler than that, does it? And then I wonder if I can get a smaller one with these two pieces. Let me put that one there. Waste not, want not and all that. No, it's not going to fit there. Is it going to fit there? It might fit on this side of the card. Let's see. Yes, it will. So let's do another one over here. Really simple, super quick. You can, as I say, you can use any of your scraps, make your own collage strips. You don't need to have these ones, but I've got them, so I'm going to use them. There's no point having these things and just nesting them away. You need to use them. Okay, I'm going to put that one there. So that's going to be a much smaller one, isn't it? Okay, take my bone folder. Make sure they're burnished down nicely. Any excess glue has come out and they're nicely stuck down. Okay. Now I'm just gonna trim them out. This is obviously just a craft card. It's the same craft card that I've shown you many times that I get in the works. Something like 10 sheets for £1, something like that. Okay, so there's the first one, and then here is the second one. Save those bits of card for another day. And then I'm just going to bring up my Big Shot. Now again, if you haven't got a Big Shot and dies, then there's no reason that you can't cut this yourself with a knife or scissors. That one's not really big enough. I think we'll have a bigger one. Just trying to make sure that it's fairly central. About there, I believe. Pop that in there. Roll that through. As I say, if you haven't got dies, you can obviously, and we can use that for something else. And there will be our frame. We'll just trim that up in a minute. And then, having done a round one on the small one, I think we'll do a square or a rectangle. So let's have a look. What have we got here? These are rectangles. These are squares. What shall we have? I'm thinking probably that one there. You can see I've not used these ones yet. These were part of the Globland unboxing video I did. They asked me if I would be happy to, you know, take some supplies, do a video, and that was one of the things. I did use the oval one, I think, or the rectangle. Okay, so I'm going to pop this one in as well. Again, trying to get it central. Pop that in there. Really simple stuff today. Okay. Oh, that's not very central, is it, Claire? Oh yeah, because we've got to trim that bit. Okay, that's not so bad. I thought I'd gone way off with that one. Okay, so now if I bring out my knife and Stanley, let's look at this square one first of all. Let's cut off this extra piece here. I know we're cutting Santa's face, poor Santa. Okay, and then I'm going to try and line it up so that we got the same amount of frame. Definitely use that for something else. And again, this one about there. Again, we'll use that for something else. Lovely. That's that one. And we've got this piece as well. So then on this one, I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to line it up on there. Top and bottom look fine to me, but this side looks marginally wide. So I think just about there. That looks better. That one I won't keep, it's much too thin to use for something. And get rid of the knife. Get out some ink. Gotta have ink, haven't you? I'm just going to run. Oh, missed that bit, Claire. There's a little tiny bit needs to come off the top there. That's better. Run some ink round. Actually, before I run the ink round, let's do corner rounder. So corner round each one, just to make it a little bit more interesting and unique. There we go. I'm not going to do the square one, I'll leave the square one square, but because it's got the circle hole in the middle, I feel like this one needed rounding. So, are you on Christmas yet? Is it much too early for you to think about Christmas crafting? Okay, run a little bit round the hole in the middle. It does help that we've used craft card rather than white, because it's not so obvious underneath. Okay, that's that one. This one, I'm gonna do the hole. That's all 4 of those, and then just run around my edge again. And then the last thing I'm going to do before I stitch them is I've got some faux vintage sellotape here that I've made a little while ago. You've seen me use it many times, I think. Oh, that one doesn't want to come off. Let's use there we go. So and give that a snip. Make sure you put your end back over it, you'll never get it up again. That's part of the problem I often have. Peel that off, don't want that bit. And then if I just, I can't actually tear it because this is obviously plastic. There you go. And if I just put some over where there's joins in the pattern. There we go. So we've got a couple of little bits of tape there, and then maybe we'll do another one on this one. So put it across there, and then maybe across that one there. And there you go. In literally 10 minutes you have created your own layered frames that cost a lot less than the ones that you can buy. I'm just gonna trim out those little bits because obviously the sellotape is square. There you go, 2 little frames, and obviously you can put whatever you like underneath there. I've just got this on my desk, so let's just, well, it's too small really, but there you go, job done. As always, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found some joy and inspiration. Stay safe, I'll see you very soon. Ta-ta for now.